Welcome to my ground board setup. Ham Radio Adventures 2 from WB2AHH, Mark. This is a drawing of the base of my tower. You can see the ground wire going around the tower, and there's approximately 6 ground rods around the base of the tower. Then you'll see a dotted line that runs over to a utility box that I'm about to install. The utility box will house all the lightning protection for the system. There are 4 coax grounds at the base of the tower. 4, although I have 5 antennas, 4 are for ham radio, and I intend on grounding them using the system that I just purchased from DX Engineering. I'll have a picture of that in a second. I will ground those to a rod and tie them into the ground for the tower. This is the Times Microwave GK S400TT mid-span coax grounding kit that I'll be using. This is a conception on how I would put the grounding kit in on the mid-span points of the coax, right before it goes in the conduit. Here's a picture of the 16-inch by 16-inch copper board. You'll notice that I put a homemade rotor protection circuit on it. And then I added a RJ45 lightning protection for my security camera connection. I carefully protected the board for drilling and drilled 5 perfect holes in it to mount my lightning protection. These holes are going to hold 5 surge protectors for the system. For surge protection, I use the Alpha Delta ATT 3G50 UHP lightning surge protectors. Once mounted, I have 5 of the surge protectors, the Alpha Deltas, including TV, 2 meter, 70 centimeter, HF, and 6 meter, all protected. I don't usually recommend products in particular, but I have to tell you, I bought the utility box from Vivor Utility Boxes. They're online, vivor.com. They had free shipping, and the box is 24 by 24 by 8 inches. It just worked out perfectly. It's well made, and their helpline is just to die for. You wish everybody treated a customer the way they did. I had a minor issue, and they took care of it almost instantly. I was willing to pay for it, but they shipped it free. I didn't drill the ground plate properly, and they sent me an entire new one, no charge. And here's a picture of the box right after I put in the 3-inch conduit connectors. Very, very well made box. And here is a picture of the test fitting of the copper plate into the utility box. Everything fit perfect. Everything was at 90 degrees the way it was supposed to be. I was very happy with the way it turned out. Because the utility box will be mounted on a pole barn, the corrugated metal may be used 2x6s for the mounting to raise it off the surface. The box mounted very well. I took the holding piece off the bottom, and all looked good. The box was now ready to test my grounding plate. Here's the grounding plate mounted in the box. All looks good, conduit all hooked up, and here's a close-up of the box and what it looks like once it's mounted inside. You'll also notice that conduit at the bottom of the box looks a little bit crooked. It's not really crooked. I use flexible PVC because I have heavy trucks sometimes come down that gravel road, and if there's any movement, I want give. And here's a wide shot from about 35 feet from the tower to where the utility box is. And then finally, I got the tree guys to come use their boom and put the rigging on the tower, and pretty soon you'll see a picture of the tree that a guy climbed to put the pulley on for the back pull. I should be able to tilt this tower with not much of a problem, but there'll be a separate video on that. And here's the gentleman climbing the 90-foot pine tree to put up the pulley on the far side and the rigging. They did a really good job, and he went up and down that tree like he was born to do it. I was very happy with the work. Now let's see if I can get the tower down. The next video will be the lowering of the tower. I'm going to make that a separate video. I'm just waiting for the weather to clear before I start. When the tower is lowered, I'll replace all the tower bolts since the tower has been up for 14 years already. Then I will add a rotor, 3 Aggies, and the coax. Stay tuned for Ham Radio Adventures 3, The Tower.